Today, I'm fixing my viewers' problems. I wanted to do a little chill stream, so I thought, why don't I just go back to my roots and fix your weird issues? By the way, every video that you see on this channel is streamed live on Twitch, so if you want to see these whilst they happen live, then follow my Twitch channel. Enjoy! Hi! Hello, hello. Welcome back to my stream, everybody! Oh my god! Woo! Hello? Is anyone here? Is anyone here in the chat? Oh my god. Anyone? Guys, welcome back to the stream. It's been 4 fucking days. My bad. I was meant to take 3 days off, and then I was actually, for every single day that I took off, I was so ill I couldn't get out of bed. So if that makes you feel better, why I didn't stream. Thank you for the fucking 3 gifted! Oh my god, Rain Iris, thank you for the 6 months. Mocha, thank you for the 4 months. Lotus Rose with the 11 months. Derry Bell with the 4 months. Charlie with the 4 months. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Yo! Is anyone there? Is anyone in the chat? Hello? Oh! Pinky Wiggy, thank you for the 4 months. Oh my god, I was gone for 4 days.
Welcome back, yo.
Thank you. Did you guys miss me? Did you guys miss me? Anyone? No? Oh, thanks, guys. Is this a safe space? I have something to tell you. Cat Joshi, hit me. Go on. Vera Spaces! Oh my god, thank you for the 2 years! Chad, this one's for the old heads, alright? People have been watching for like... I used to wish I was terminally ill so I could meet Tubbo on Make-A-Wish. Not even Carl Jacobs! I thought it was your dream to meet Carl Jacobs. If it makes you feel better, I'm not terminally ill, and I see Tubbo all the time. So you can live vicariously through me. Chat, this one's for the old heads. Do you guys remember like another streamer that I knew? Their name was Pistachio. I knew them like, bro, like 5 years ago, and they went like completely off the internet. They DM'd me on Instagram and were like, oh my god, I saw one of your streams, I'm this person. And I was like, what the hell? They're like a real person. I mean, I don't know if any of you remember them. It was like fucking 5 years ago, but it wigged me out that they were a real person with a face. Shout out to them, bro. 16-year-old cousin had the fattest crush on Carl Jacobs in 2021. Yeah, alright, bro. Currently in a van with my class going to take photos outside all day. Hope you have a lovely stream. Thank you for the 27 months. Hope you have a lovely day, Matters Bench. You think that your chatters are numbers? When did I say that? Did I say that? You guys are all numbers to me. Oh, whatever. Who gives a shit? Oh my god, wait, chat, do you want to know something that is cool about numbers? We are 8 followers away from hitting 111,111 Twitch followers. Pretty cool. It's not very often that that kind of thing happens. Oh, hello.
It's my birthday, in case anyone was wondering.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday. I need a haircut so bad, bro. I'm chopping this shit off in maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Awesome, Abby. Thank you for the 18 months. Oh my god. Glorp party. I like that. I like that emote. That's fun. Yeah, chat, I've been, like, so fucking ill. And it was a shame because my sleep schedule's been really good for, like, 2 months. The day I got home from Italy, I slept for 15 hours. And then I got ill and slept for 15 hours a day because I couldn't get out of bed. So, my sleep schedule's fucked now. But I didn't even want it to be bad. Everything hates me, bro. Do you know what you had? No, but I was so scared that I had meningitis. And then I text Johnny, I said, this is the exact thing I said whilst I was ill. I said, if I die, use my YouTube channel as an alt. You can have it. I said, what if I have meningitis? And it reassured me. He said, if you had meningitis, you would have known yesterday. You wouldn't be asking me about it. And I was like, okay, that's fair, that's fair. That does make sense. Molly said that you and her have different illnesses. Oh yeah, she's ill too, but I don't know with what, bro. You don't have the meningitis vaccine? Do I have the meningitis vaccine? Does anyone know? Thank you, Connors, for the 52 months. Thank you. Only kids younger than 11 have the meningitis. Fuck, bro. It's over for me. Oh my god. Thank you for the 16 months. I don't know how that. Thank you. You are not younger than 11. Bro, I was actually... Oh my god, bro. I was actually so annoying when I was younger. In, like, year 8. Chat, you know that vaccine that you have to get in year 8 that makes your arm stop working for a day? You know the one. If you lived in the UK in year 8, you know which one I'm talking about? Yeah. Okay, yeah. I don't remember which one it's called, right? I was so scared of getting that vaccine. And I knew, because firstly, I hadn't had a vaccine in a very long time. That's like the first big one that you have in like a few years. What I did is I knew two things. You wanted to be not looking at the needle and you wanted loads of sugar. So I went to the canteen and I bought an entire bottle of orange juice and I downed it in one. And then to distract myself from the needle, I sat this far from my phone, watching like one of the it won like best edit Counter-Strike edit of the year in like 2016. That is literally just like, and I just watched this like fucking intense, and I didn't even notice that it went in because I was so overstimulated. It was a great method. We were never told about the sugar part. Yeah, chat, when you get a vaccine, you're meant to have sugar, right? To make sure you don't faint. Really? Yeah, I think so. That's why sometimes you get sugar packets after a vaccine. Having to contort your body when you had to take your shirt off in assembly hall. Oh no, I didn't have to do that. I would just go like this. And like put my arm. Did you guys have to do that? I'm sorry about that. Or like, surely you could just go like this, you know? Like one of them ones. Quite camp as well. Hello. Aga. I fainted after having one of the vaccines and I woke up in one of my lessons because someone was carrying me around in case I woke up in the hallway. What a fucking moron. Why didn't he just put you in a chair like a normal person? What are you on about? Got carried to a classroom. You're a back bling. No, genuinely. No, I didn't have to take my shirt off. I think I knew when it was vaccine day, and I would just wear a short sleeve shirt. I was actually such a smart kid, bro. Genuinely, I just never got in any trouble because I just used my intellect all the time, man. Chad, they added Tung Tung Sahur to Fortnite. We all need that, bro. So you manipulated your way out of... You think I manipulated the vaccine? Is this a disguised toast video, bro? What are you talking about? No, I just wore a shirt. Bro. That's the thing. No, the thing about school is if one bad thing happens to you, that's it. Like, it's actually bad. But, I don't know. I'm trying to think, did that happen to anyone in my year? I'm not sure. We didn't do at-school vaccines, I think because there were too many kids. No. In the UK, you, like, have to do it. Bro, okay, chat, can I just ask you a question? And I don't want... Okay, if you're from America, I don't want you question marking me. I don't give a fuck, okay? I only want answers from people from the UK. Did any of you ever have the knife arch spot checks at your school? Did they ever come in with the metal detectors and the police and spot check you for having knives? Yes. Yes. Because Americans in my chat make me sound like I'm fucking crazy. So normal, right? To have, like, people spot check for knives at your school. That shit is not normal. Then why did everyone say yes? Everyone. I didn't go to school in a shithole. I'm gonna be completely honest and honest with you. I didn't protect the fact that I lived in quite a nice area in London, okay? I went to a nice school. A nice school, it was refurbished, it was nice, full of good kids, alright? And they still spot checked me for knives, bro. That never happened at my school, but it doesn't sound insane. Yeah, chat, I told you about the guy that got spot checked. Okay, so firstly, this was the method. Everyone knew, because when you walked up to the gates and there was the knife arch, and you knew that they were spot checking everyone, what people would do is take their vapes out of their bags and throw them in the bush. Okay, so firstly, that's the method. Everyone knows that. Secondly, some div came into school, didn't throw anything out. They opened his bag. I swear to God, he had a riot baton, £50 cash, and like 10 grams of weed on him. A riot baton, like the thing that they hit rioters with. One of these. Why did he bring that? I don't know. I actually have no idea. Tung 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 Sahur reference. Johnny, we genuinely have to run... No, I don't like it because I'm the gay one. That means I have to be the girl, which is Cappuccina Assassina. But I want to be Tung Tung Sahur. So how about we play Fortnite stream? You be Cappuccina Assassina, I'll be Tung 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 Sahur. And we can have a bit of fun together. No? I want to be Tung 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 Sahur, please. Hop on my stream today, let's play some Fortnite. I don't have Fortnite. And also, I can't because I've got a meeting. Actually, Yeah. Thank you for the 11 months! I've got a meeting with John A. Smells. I think. I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm sorry. Bro, how did John A. buy that? Was it half 8 or 8? I don't know. Did you see Bilzo's one chip challenge? Bro, he's actually stupid, man. I actually got scared that he would die. But maybe it was because I was so ill, I just started getting scared. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god! I had this dream where I made a video titled I fed 100 people 100 burgers. Right? The entire night is all that I dreamt of. Every time I had a new dream, the dream would end up becoming this video. And it made me so angry because Jack Manifold stole the idea. Who wants a burger? How about my next live show? I genuinely just host a cookout. Who's coming to the MaxGGs cookout? I can spiritually be there, thank you. Can the MaxGGs cookout come to Norway? I think, no, I'll ask, but I think we're good. Unfortunately. Yeah, I was just ill. Just basically sat in my room and was ill, like the whole time. It was just a shame. And I'm just happy to be streaming. I've missed streaming. It was like a big hole in my day when I didn't get to do any fun streaming. Pardon me. I can't make it. Can you mail me a burger? Alright, sure. Can it come to north of Scotland? No. You should do a man bun stream. Oh my god! Just make an alt account on Twitch if you want to watch J-Slat. Jesus Christ! I don't have to be him. It's fine. Okay, fine. Molly can be KTB, and I'll be Slat, and we can get into arguments over Minecraft. I don't fucking know. Can you bring the MaxGGs cookout to Sweden? Why are there so many fucking, what are they called, Scandinavians in my chat? What's going on, Scandinavia? Music's a tad loud. Thanks, hold on. Any Scandinavians in chat? Can you come to Bristol? I'll be honest, I just don't want to go anywhere. I just want to sit in my house. Is that okay? Oh, is that cool? Scandinavia has Sky Crab and Andrew. Andrew! I don't like him. Andrew, he is a disgusting Minecraft speedrunning cheater who should be banned forever. He is a disgusting cheating pig. Fuck that guy. No, I'm playing. No, he got banned because he like lost in a tournament and then opened the streams the tournament stream. I don't know. It was really confusing. But he got banned. They made an example out of him basically. But he's my boy. We play Counter-Strike together sometimes. He's chill. But no, he should be banned. Made him into a campfire story, bro. Okay, what bits of my streaming career can be campfire stories? When I got recognised on Oxford Street and they made Johnny take the picture. I found it. By the way, the pin. Very fun. I'm gonna draw you, please. Oh, by the way, I'm going to TwitchCon. I just haven't bought my ticket, so I don't come up on the website. But I am going, so if anyone is going, well, I'll be there. They didn't give me a meet and greet, so. Yeah. Is Molly going? No, Molly's on a trip with her family, I think. They said that you have no motion. That's not true. The Twitch stuff, actually, you know what they said? They said, what you do in the UK is something nobody else does. That they genuinely said that to me, but they said they couldn't give it to me because I don't have a Twitch partner manager. So, yeah. That might not be a good thing. Ah. Why would you do that? I'm ill. No, it was obviously a good thing. Obviously. Just host an unofficial one. Okay, like, should I host an unofficial meet and greet outside the fucking thing? What's it called? Like at the sign? Should I? Is that, like, cool or nah? Does Eloise have a partnerships manager then? Of course she does! Are you crazy? Because she's actually a good person. Oh. Yeah, of course she does. No, everyone has a partnerships manager apart from me. And Harry, I think. No, I think Harry might have one. No, maybe not. I should. Have nothing to say except I'm stressed about my uni project due next week. What is up? Hello, Megan's Vibe! Thank you for the 63 months. No way John A has... Okay, no, well, no. Obviously, John A doesn't have a partnerships manager. He doesn't stream enough. Okay? So it's not... No, I'm just messing. No, John A doesn't have a partnership. I just need to, like... Okay, basically, like, I could have maybe gotten one, like, 2 years ago, and then they like, low-key, they, like, laid off all of the Twitch partnerships managers. So, there's only, like, 3. No, I don't know how many there are, but they're not giving me one. So how do people even set up meet and greets? They don't, they just get invited to them. They're like, do you want a meet and greet? And then you say yes, and that's it. Apart from this one time, I got given one, but that was before they fired everyone, so... It's okay, it's fine, I'm not even butthurt, it's totally cool. The guy that I knew was the head of European Twitch, and then they just fired him. Ah! No, but this is the thing, chat. This is what I want it for, right? This is why I want, what's it called? A meet and greet. Because you know what they give you when you get a meet and greet? Let me show you. Do you see that? They give you a placard with your name on it. I want a placard with my name on it. I want to put it like that. Are you crazy? When they see the unofficial meet and greet, they will for sure book you next year. True. True. Should I go to TwitchCon NA this year? What are they like? Should I? I don't know. Why? I don't know. I've never been, and like, what if I want to get really high with Chibli and Prezzo or something? I don't know. How about this? Okay, guys, you need to help me raise 5,000 euros. Okay? And I say that I'm giving out 5 euros to every person that comes to my meet and greet, up to 1,000 people. So we genuinely mob the convention center. And then, it like forces them to give me a meet and greet next year. So you incite a riot at the venue. We genuinely do a Plague Boy Max. Not a Plague Boy Max. It was Kai Cenat, but Plague Boy Max, he definitely holds some crowds as well. We do a Kai Cenat PlayStation giveaway in New York, but instead of New York, it's outside the thing. How about that? John A. Smells, thank you for the gifted sub. Chat, yo. I'm doing a PlayStation giveaway at my meet and greet. Ah! Jesus, man. Does anyone want to fly me out and let me know? Ankle Monsters, give it a rest. Shut up. TGF hide and seek mob. Bro, I wanted to be a part of the TGF hide and seek so badly, bro. Those who actually know, I've met Ramel from TGF. He was a very nice man, actually. Very kind. I met him at a work event. Ooh! Ooh! Also, you have a meeting tonight? I do have a meeting at exactly 8 PM, so I can't make Johnny's stream. Oh no! Meeting with Tung Tung? Bro. I was gonna say just give me one night with Tung Tung, but it sounds like I'm gonna shag him. I mean more like, I feel like I can get him on a deep level, bro. Me and Tung, bro. One night with Teefy Tung, bro. Triple T giving me Teefy head, bro. Oh my god. Alright, fuck it, let's do some content. Because I'm feeling mentally fatigued because of my illness right now. I actually feel very fatigued. So let me just read the Google form instead. This part, you genuinely have a unique job. I hate my job catering fish and chip shop in a theme park. You are 3 levels into a job. What does that even mean? But it gives me money and good jobs are so hard to get where I am. Well, that is, you don't need advice. You just gotta keep it up, bro. Fair play, though. Chat, we all been there. Innit? My girlfriend genuinely broke up with me because she was so angry I used to just sit and watch my VODs after I ended stream. Just for fun. Just because, like, I know that I just find myself so funny, I genuinely just sit there and just, like, watch myself, bro. So have you kissed this girlfriend? Well, no, this is the thing. I didn't have any time to kiss her because I was watching my stream. You have a crush on who? I have a crush on the guy who my friend says looked like Mr. Beast and Bad Boy Halo had a kid. He's finishing uni next month and moving back home 6 hours away. Am I cooked? You're... Who do you have a crush on? Oh, yes, guys! Let's all make our bed for MaxGGs. One in chat if you cleaned your room for MaxGGs today. Aww. Guys, I told you to stop calling me that, didn't I? I don't want to be known as Mr. 12.5k. Oh my god, guys. A girl likes me, but her reposts on TikTok say she misses her ex. Do those actually mean anything, or should I cut her off? Please give me your awesome, amazing advice. I think you're jumping to conclusions. What do you mean? Why do you have to cut her off? I thought she liked you. So don't you have the upper hand? If you're stalking repost, get a job. To be fair, though, who the fuck does that? Do it, chat. Okay, be honest, completely honest with me. Have any of you ever done that? Bro, back when Twitter likes were public, and people used to screenshot things that I liked and tweeted it. Like, get a fucking job. I was just having a bit of fun. Didn't someone do that with an Instagram reel? Yeah, but Instagram reel likes are public. Also, I know that Instagram reel likes are public, so I only like things that I want you guys to see. If you're catching my drift. Like, I know that. My mum bought me a blue sweater. I said, oh my god, it looks like MaxGGs' sweater. She said, who is that? And I had to explain that I watch you on Twitch while she asked me a million questions. Sorry, I've got a question, yeah? Do any of you understand context clues? What do you mean you're bringing up... It is like me... It's like you guys going, oh, I like your hoodie. And I say, oh, it looks like a Soimbog's hoodie. And you're like, who is a Soimbob? And I'm like, oh, you don't know a Soimbob? Why do you bring up things that people don't know about? Why? I mean, fair. I mean, I hope you love the jumper. And I hope your mum was okay with me. But, like... Bro, I can't believe I just brought up a Soimbob. Google, bring me up a Soimbob. Bro. Who's tapped into a Soimbob? Mox, thank you for the 41 months. How to stop being bums who eat and watch TikTok reposts and do IDIR lab quizzes and beat dead and buried horses in bed at hangouts and touch grass every time friends come over. What does that mean? What is IDIR lab quizzes? IDIR labs. Oh yeah, I'm googling it. Tests. Random test. What is this? The parasocialism test? I form strong attachments to celebrities, influencers, or fictional characters. No. Emotional suffering makes my feelings seem more real. I don't know. Time feels pause as I wait for something to change between us. Huh? Who is us? I thought this was the parasocialism test. My imagined moments with them feel more vivid than real life. What am I doing? I value emotional openness more than detachment. Well, yeah. Media figures often occupy a big part of my emotional world. No. My mood changes dramatically based on how I think they feel about me. No. Who is they? Others notice that my mood depends on this person's behavior. No. I can become deeply invested in people I'll never meet. I mean, I can. Thoughts about this person keep entering my mind even when I try not to think about who is them. Feeling deeply for someone makes me feel authentic and alive. I guess. My daydreams about them feel emotionally intense and absorbing. I don't daydream. I become intensely focused on someone who feels just out of reach. No. I prefer imagining closeness to taking steps towards real connection. No. Feeling happy can seem shallow compared to the depth of longing. Bro, what is this bullshit? Okay, well, I want to know what this test is about now. No. One-sided emotional connections feel meaningful to me. No. I live for the hope that someday they'll return my feelings. No. I prefer the dream of love over the uncertainty of real relationship. No. My longing feels like a genuine part of who I am. No. Sometimes romanticize the beauty of emotional pain. No. Acting too soon feels like I could ruin the anticipation. Is this about gooning? What does that mean? No. I often create detailed stories in my mind about being with them. No. I see my intense feelings as proof of my emotional honesty. I guess. People tell me I see others with rose-colored glasses. No. I sometimes feel bonded to someone who doesn't know I exist. No. I see someone as perfect even when I barely know them. No. A small sign of interest lifts me up. Indifference crushes me. Yes. I find meaning in the pain of unreturned affection. No. I romanticize relationships that may never actually happen. I guess. Others describe me as deeply sensitive or emotionally expressive. I often channel my desire into imagination or creativity. Desire for what? The ache of longing feels more powerful than contentment. No? Okay, I'm only 6 questions away now. My fear of rejection... I hope it tells me that I'm C. Tommy. My fear of rejection makes me long for someone even more. No? Taking real actions feels riskier than staying in my thoughts. Well, yes, that's completely normal. Imagining closeness feels safer than pursuing real intimacy. No? I often dwell on what could happen rather than what is. Yeah, I mean, that's normal. My story with them feels like it's always about to begin. No. I use fantasy to protect myself from the pain of rejection. No. I experience emotional highs and lows centered around one person. No. Last question! My emotions rise and fall depending on their attention or response. No. Unabashed sincerity. I guess I'm sincere. Oh, I'm doing the limerence test. What is limerence? I thought that was the name of a song. Involuntary state of intense romantic infatuation characterized by obsessive thoughts, emotional dependency, and the aching desire for reciprocation. No, I don't feel that. Did I just do 40 questions for no fucking reason? Okay, next one. How do I come out to my family? I don't know. My parents found that because of a Dream SMP Clips channel. Nice one. I'm so overwhelmed by all the homework, tests, and exams in school. How do I find motivation again, especially for learning? Because I haven't done that since November last year, low-key. To be honest, homework doesn't matter. So, just focus on your exams. If that's getting you down. You know? I gave up, and then I failed, and now I'm a mod. Well, this is... The F students are the inventors, you know? The F students are the mods. Okay, so basically I just got accepted as a nursing assistant. I'm low-key scared because I'm not certified or anything, but they're going to trade me. But I'm so scared that I'm going to fail training and that I could realize that medicine isn't suitable for me, but I really want to do it. The hospital is also basically full of old people and they low-key scare me because I live in a rich conservative area. Any advice about scared college students? This is my advice to you. You can't fail if you want something enough. That's the truth. Because the difference between somebody that fails and somebody that succeeds is somebody that succeeds is somebody that failed before. That's the truth. You just gotta keep wanting it. And if you like medicine enough, you should go for it, man. You seem like you like it, and you've already applied for it. If you're afraid of old people, nursing might not be for you. That is also true, but you know. I have a work crush. I know it's bad to date co-workers, but he's leaving in the summer, so like, do I pursue? Well, yeah. Whatever. Yeah. Bro, people, no, that's not true, because I swear my French teacher was having sex in a classroom with one of my other teachers. Okay, I might have made that up, but I'm almost certain. So, like, people low-key do that. Thank you for the 5 years, Billy. No, like, people definitely do that, because he came into school one day with loads of hickeys. And maybe, okay, it was a rumor. From 7 years, like, not 7 years, from like 10 years ago. So, like, people definitely do that. So you're a fucking liar? Okay, maybe. Genuinely haven't been a chatter in months. What emotes are we using these days? I'm unaware. Bro, just like the same ones. Just read chat for a bit and you'll get all the emotes. Basically, all you need is aga, omegalol, lol, and OMG, bruh. I need to have some water. My head is spinning. It's not spinning, but like, you know. Who even says Omegalol? Real chatters say Omegalol, bro. Because for 5 years, I built Omegalol from the ground up in this stream. Okay, guys. There's a long paragraph, and I haven't read it. Should we just read it? Sure, okay. If this is bad, well, I don't know. No, I don't want this song. I want, like, the first song from this playlist. My best friend is mad. I accidentally ghosted her for 4 days, and it wasn't on purpose. She knows I'm currently going through a really hard time. Then she came to me upset that I didn't respond, and I've been brushing her off when she asked me what's wrong. I low-key have because I just don't want to talk about it. I've told her some stuff, just not everything. And then when I responded apologizing twice and telling her I'm fine, I'm just going through it, she then unshared her location with me and is now not talking to me. I literally don't need this from her on top of all of my issues, and I asked our mutual friend who is studying to be a therapist, okay, that's a big problem, what to do, and told her that I am low-key mad. My best friend is even doing this to me right now. My other friend says I should be understanding with her instead of angry, but I cannot bring myself to consider her feelings when it feels like she's not considering mine. Fair. Yes, I didn't respond on her checking in on me, but it wasn't that deep. And now you feel the need to not talk to me. I don't want to be mad at her, but I am sorry if this doesn't make any sense. Okay, that's fine, but you shouldn't be asking your friends that are therapists their opinion. That's a conflict of interest. You shouldn't be asking them. You shouldn't be asking them for the reason that they are a therapist. You should be asking them for the fact that they are your friend and they have another opinion. If you have a friend who has an opinion you value more, you should ask them. How do I tell my crush that I like her? We are both queer, but this is the MaxGGs stream, so who isn't? It's so easy. You should be like, hey, I think you're attractive. Do you want to get drinks with me? So fucking easy, dude. It's literally so easy. Chat, because real ones know, real adults know, if that happens to you and you're not into them, you just say like, no, I'm sorry, but, you know, we can still hang out sometimes. You know? That's how real adults work. MaxGG says, I've always say that I have a girlfriend, but really I'm a chud who's never kissed a girl. What should I do? I don't think MaxGG ever says that he has a girlfriend. I think we kind of all know that he's a bit of a chud. You did today? Okay, what was the real context? Hmm? What was the context? She writes your Twitch styles. Can I be completely honest with you guys? I need to piss so fucking bad. I don't even care about this right now. I need to piss, man. Bye. Hello? Why did you scream? Oh, I fell down the stairs. But like, not too badly. Yeah. It was like I tripped, but then I caught myself. That was quick, really? Because I feel like I was pissing for like 12 years. Bro, when I was in year 4, I timed myself because I knew it was going to be a long piss. I pissed for 45 seconds straight. Oh my god, bro. Good times. Bro, that was the same bathroom? Okay, like, this is maybe TMI. No, I'm not even gonna say. After I used the dating advice Johnny gave me on his stream, my girlfriend blocked me. Hashtag what that mean? It means that she wasn't the one. Because Johnny is a love doctor. I want my boyfriend to take me out more / make a tiny bit more effort into making dates. Can be like a romantic dinner at his house or something. Don't get me wrong, I love him and I love spending time with him. I just want a tiny bit more romance, if you understand what I'm trying to say. How do I bring this up? I don't want to hurt his feelings. Just be like, can you bring me on more dates, please? You know? I'm not even trying to be annoying. Just say what you typed, yeah. I told my friend that he looked like MaxGGs and he genuinely beat me until I bled and told me to never disrespect him like that again. Bro, facts. Your mum has John A. vocal stims. No way. No, you're actually not real. That's actually not real. No, your mum needs a job. That is so long. I want to meet my friends at TwitchCon, but I'm a wuss. What do I do? Bro, can I be honest with you? Firstly, just make sure that they're not a pedophile, which usually they aren't, from my understanding of the internet, but also all the people that I meet are like millionaires at this point. And when you meet them, they're just going to be chuds like you. I'm not going to lie. When I met... Bro, I met my online friends one. John A. Like, look at this picture. We are genuinely 6 chuds. Ah. Why did you guys do this again? What do you mean, why? Because we're friends. What are you talking about? No, sorry, like, you guys actually... This is the incredible thing about having people watching you. There's always different opinions. Why do you look 12? You haven't changed one bit. You actually have lost... Oh my god! I didn't shave for 5 days. I can grow a beard. Bro. Like a full... Like, the whole thing. It low-key scared me. Because I shave every morning, right? So I never see it. But I couldn't shave whilst I was ill. Because I couldn't even get up. So it was not on my priority list, right? Bro. Brighton Group Movember this year? Bro, and me and Tommy and it genuinely come out looking like Jonesies, bro. It's actually over. We can't do that. Chat, you know when they found Jonesy in the cave in the Fortnite trailer? Bro. Oh my god. This is genuinely gonna be us, bro. Ah! Dude, the curse of Tommy in it just came over me. What the fuck? Alright, more problems. I want my friends to try giving streamers a chance, but genuinely the only clip they've seen of you guys is John A eating poo. Well, that's okay. Genuinely just... Okay, guys, let's just say my sentences back to me. No, thanks. What a useful form. Yes, we have Asians in the Brighton group. You haven't thanked my sub for the last 2 months. Sort it out, white boy. You ain't big enough to cut off your day ones yet. Lottie, thank you for the 3 months. Josh Smith Art, thank you for the 10 months. Becca, thank you for the 16 months. I feel like I thanked all of those. But sometimes I don't thank you guys by name. Cause like if I missed it, then I just say the amount of time and I thank that. But it's not for any reason. I'm bisexual, but I used to identify as a lesbian, but I have now realized I'm bi, but I have this friend who genuinely doesn't seem to believe me for some reason, and keeps joking about it, and I feel invalidated that I'm not bi. She literally just won't accept it. What you gotta do is just genuinely just neck on with a guy and a girl at the same time in front of them. On some challenger shit. I talked to MaxGGs on character AI. What should I do to stop this? Firstly, you need like serious help. Secondly, MaxGGs on character AI is obviously trained off what I'm gonna tell you guys, and it's fine to say that MaxGGs is a characterized version of my personality. Okay, so if you really were speaking to me, you'd be so bored. I'm just like a more quiet and like refined person, I guess, when I'm off stream. I don't know, like I guess Nehar's in chat, who I send like paragraphs of briefs to. I'm just very like normal, and I just send like I don't know, I just type like very normal messages. I'm not like this all the time. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I taught Nehal what stroke is. Chat, you know the Photoshop thing where you add like outside an outline to text? I was teaching her what that means. Some of you guys actually do not have good problems. Like, so boring. Hi, I'm leaving for another country in 3 days for a
Can you do some earlier ones? BC summers are like, well, sick tie.
Yeah, I'll get back to the start in a second. I was actually just about to switch back to it in a sec. I'm leaving for another country in 3 days for a project. Thank you for the £1, by the way. Basically, just studying abroad for a month. And as cool as it is, I'm very nervous about the whole thing. How do I deal with being homesick? Any advice on living by myself? Also, I'm going there with my other group mates, and I dislike half of them. Quite literally a bunch of bigots. So, anyways to not be miserable while seeing them every day. Thanks. Whoa! Thank you for the 5 gifted. Well, I'm not miserable right now, thanks to Meg Crofts. Anyways, well, feeling homesick is like it's okay, because firstly, you're gonna be back, so that's some reassurance. Also, you can like cool home, which is nice. You don't have to be friends with those people. You can just like meet new people whilst you're there. Like, I know it sounds stupid, but just like hang out with the people that you like, and then like try and make some friends abroad, like that you're not gonna see them again after a month anyways. So yeah, I mean, like, you guys saw it on stream. Me and Johnny and Toby made friends with 3 people we probably would have never met in Bologna, just by like, well, I mean, like, obviously we intruded in that house and it was a whole thing, but like we just became friends with them for fun. You know? I'm at work. I love being paid to watch this awesome stream. Hello, Kayak LMAO. Hello. Alright, let's go back to the start. Cheers, Blacksing. If somebody asks me how my day is, should I tell them that it's good even if it's not? Or should I say it's fine? Is it fine to tell them my day has been bad? Happy Autism Awareness Month. Okay, this is the method. If it's bad, but there's an interesting reason, it's bad. Everything else is good. That's the truth, innit? Because if you're like, oh, my day is bad, they're like, why? And then you're like, well, my mum just fell off the roof, kind of thing. But everything else is like, oh, it's good. I'm good. You know? Guys, I'm sorry that your friends are bad, but it's not enough tea, basically. Alright, fuck it, I haven't read this one, but let's just fucking read it. Sorry for the length. I started dating my best friend almost a year ago, and I like her a lot. We go everywhere together, match outfits every time we go out, and when we were friends, I always let her come up to my room. I always begged my dad to bring her on vacations with us, and he agrees since he likes her and her family for so far. Oh, you've been to what is that disgusting noise? Oh, it was an egg. You've been to London, Mexico, LA, and Paris? Okay. A few weeks ago, we went to America to visit one of my friends, and I brought my girlfriend. We stayed at my aunt's, but I think my girlfriend was upset because I didn't want to share a room. It's not that I don't like her, I'm just not comfortable yet. It's different now that we're dating. We disagreed about it, and she brought up how even when I'm home, I never let her on the 3rd floor to my room, and I have her sleep in the guest room on the 2nd. I feel bad since I don't want her to think that I don't like her. What should I tell her? I think that she's not being understanding of your problem, but also I don't understand your problem. To be honest. Because if you've been dating for I totally understand not feeling comfortable, but if you've been dating for a year but you used to let her come up to your room, so why don't you now? But is it like a sex thing? You could just be like, I don't want to have sex, basically. You know? It's weird now that we're not friends, but the point of a relationship is that it's meant. Stop! The point of the relationship is meant to be like friends, but more. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is like you're still friends, but also you kiss, probably. I don't want anyone in my bed. I'm not having sex in my dad's house, bruh. Well, I'm not saying that you are, but then why can't you go into your room? I don't understand. I'm also not understanding the issue, I think. But I'm not trying to be mean. I genuinely just don't see the issue. Because you should still see her as a friend. I'm just scared about it being physical. Okay. Yeah. So you should be like, okay, the reason that I don't let you in the room is since we're dating, she's more physical. Then yeah, you need to be like setting boundaries. You need to be like, I don't want you to get physical with me in my room. Yeah. Yeah, and you should just still be friends. And you should just treat it like hanging out. And then, yeah. But then I'm a spoiled Nepo baby? Well, what does that have to do with anything, that you're a Nepo baby? But that's fine. If you're a spoiled Nepo baby, if you don't want to be intimate in your parents' house, why don't you just go to the Marriott Hotel? Go to Nobu and then the Marriott Hotel. No, I'm messing. But yeah, just be like, hey, I don't want to do that. It's important to just be like, I don't want to be intimate. That's fine. She calls me a spoiled Nepo baby. It's low-key embarrassing, but I do like her. Okay. I don't think your girlfriend should be embarrassing you. Especially if you've said that. If you're like, why are you embarrassing? Like, stop embarrassing me, and then she keeps doing it. That's, like, not nice. Also, like, hello? If you're a Nepo baby, which is fine, and she's coming on holiday to LA, Paris, Mexico with you, why are you biting the hand that feeds you? That's... No, genuinely though. Don't die by the sword that you used to shine, you know? Like, what are you doing? Yeah, your girlfriend shouldn't embarrass you. The whole point of, like, having a girlfriend is you're meant to embarrass other people together, like a tag team. Will we do that too? Generating response. Hello, MaxGGs. It's me, the world's first AI Twitch chatter. Should I buy Tung 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 Sahur in the item shop, or should... error, prompt failing, restoring to default message. MaxGGs, you look like rebooting. Should I buy Tung 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 Sahur skin in Fortnite or pay rent this month? This is the thing. How many times do you get to pay rent over your life? Hundreds. How many times do you get Tung 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 Sahur? Bro, only once, bro. Chat, oh, I just wanted to say, everyone, this is I'm privileged to be able to say this. I know not everyone can say it. Oh, two things, actually, before, okay, wait. Firstly, thank you for watching my PUBG sponsored stream, because, you know, last year I almost went to court for not paying my council tax, so instead this year, I decided to just pay it all. I just paid it all out front. Because I was like, I can't do this. So thank you. Also, so like, you know when they say that groceries get more expensive and that's what people feel? I feel like I never felt that, but it's never because I never bought my own groceries. I get it now. I bought my groceries, spent the same amount, but it was like 60% of the same amount. Like, this shit is really getting to me now. It's fucked. Like, I thought it was more of like a CPI kind of conceptual, people are getting less, but it's genuinely less. You're so lucky you don't have to pay for petrol. Yeah, no, I do know about that as well, obviously. My girlfriend started watching The Faithful Sheriff, and I don't know what to do. She's not your girlfriend anymore, she's your wife, alright? Let's make that very clear. Hello! Sorry, I'm just trying to find a good one again, innit? Chat, you know we are all, like, getting on poo. We are all saying poo again. Poo poo, my ops are poo. Like, we are all saying poo. It is a poo summer. poo my ops are poo. Genuinely. I'm straight, and for some reason I can't tell if I just really enjoy my best friend's company or if I have a crush on them. What that mean, you know? Loki! Okay, I know this sounds stupid, but like when I was younger I was so this is a bit TMI, but like I was so in denial about being bisexual that like, bro, I genuinely think that I've read like more than 5 Reddit threads that was like homosexual cope. Like I watch gay porn, but I don't understand why. on some of that shit, genuinely. I've done that. Quora threads? No! We are not going on Quora threads. I've been chatting to a boy I like for over a week, and we've known each other for a while. Anyways, how do I ask him out casually? By the way, he likes watching your streams. Okay, so so what you have to do is like find. So me and Harry kissed in this like in this John A video where we did Secret Santa. You just gotta like send that and then be like, you be Harry and I'll be Max. Some shit like that, bro. You know? If I am 16, but I watched you before I turned 16 because I didn't realize you were 16 plus, would I be banned? Is this a new rule? I didn't know my streams are 16 plus. I mean, they probably should be, but my streams are available to everybody on Twitch, as long as you're 13 or older. Is it because your mod apps were 16 plus? I thought my mod apps were 18 plus. I think all of my mod team is adults now, for sure. Right, guys? I'm like almost certain, like I would probably bet £100 on it being true. Now. The boy I liked for 4 years, who apparently liked me back, just got a girlfriend. What do? You got a GG go next, bro. It's over. Chat, yo. Oh. No. Oh, loud. That sounds loud. They just published a list of possible master's thesis topics for my degree. There are so many different options and I find many of them interesting, but I can only select a few to compete for, which means there is no guarantee that I get one that I want the most. I don't really know what advice you can give me, but yeah. I thought you got to choose. Your master's thesis. I thought like you get to make it up. Do you know what I'm saying? Right? Am I wrong? I thought you got to choose your, like, you genuinely got to make it up and then it gets approved? I don't know. Well, just, find beauty in all of the ones that you want. Okay, oh my god, I've got a question. So does anyone know how I can get my ears professionally cleaned? Is it normal that probably 3 out of 7 days a week for the last 7 years, I wake up, with one of my ears clogged? It's been 7 years. Go to Specsavers. Specsavers Brighton. Oh my god, there's one in Churchill Square. Oh no. No, it's on North Street. Okay, I'll just go tomorrow, probably. Okay. Let's all get our ears cleaned. Okay, on a Sunday? Sure. It's Easter Sunday tomorrow. Who gives a fuck? Oh my god! You can still go to the hospital on Christmas, so like, there's gotta be people. Is Specsavers Brighton open tomorrow? Yes, open tomorrow! Man, fuck you guys. Who, I don't even understand Easter, like, not even in a sacrilegious way, bro. Like, what is actually the point? I actually don't get it. Chocolate, innit? What does the bunny have to do with Jesus? I'm genuinely asking. Nothing, it's just for children. But how are they like, okay, here's the bunny. The Jesus bunny that's gonna give everyone chocolate. How did they decide that? Also, you know what I was thinking about, right? So, do they know who wrote the Bible? I don't remember if they do or not. Anyways, what if they found a book that's written by him that's like, or her, or they, that's like another book and it just says like, I lied. I was genuinely thinking about this. You know? Also, what I didn't understand is Jesus was poor, okay? But he came back to life. If he came back to life, why didn't they literally make him the most important person ever? I guess they did in the end. Right? But like, why? Because he was equal with the people? Okay, and when they killed him, and he came back to life, did they care that much that it happened? Were they like, holy shit, he came back to life? Because this is what I was thinking about, right? Because if somebody comes back to life for the first time, is that a miracle or is that lucky? You know? Because, like, what if you're like, okay, well, that just might happen to me? How did they know that he was really him? Lazarus was first? Lazarus is a person! I thought that was a Dave song. No, those who actually know.
Uncle's rent, and if rap don't pay,
then we could have been getting it off of crack cocaine. Bro, what does that crack cocaine have to do with Lazarus? I didn't know there was another person that came back to life. Alright, back to the advice. Mass streaming coming. Let's mass gift me subs. I found another Bible and it says psych. No, genuinely. I was genuinely thinking about that whilst I was ill. What if they found another Bible that just said like it was a lie? Also, you know the Goblet of Fire? No, what's it called? The Eternal Fountain of Youth. No, the thing that they're trying to find. What's it fucking called? What are they trying to find? The thing. The One Piece. The One Piece. The Holy Grail. Yeah, okay, so they're trying to find the Holy Grail, right? But why can't they just, like, why don't they just, okay, I know this sounds stupid, but why don't they just find it already? Because we have technology that finds everything. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we have technology that can scan the ground and tell you the concentration of the ground, and then also tell you the tectonics of it. And we can't just scan the ground downwards and also, why would it be in the ground? There's surely nobody that spent that much time digging in the ground. It surely must be on our plane of vision. So why doesn't somebody just, like, reset the chunks and do, like, fucking, what's it called? Like, Glodar and find it. Thank you for the gifted sub. The Holy Grail is a metaphorical thing. I thought there was people that were really looking for it. It's not even a thing. Lily? Are you still ill? Yeah. Like, really ill. I'm just really high off medicine right now. I'm not really ill. I'm recovering, but... As someone that worked on satellite mapping, I don't think you understand anything about this. There's definitely X-rays that we can do to find this mythical item. X-rays through the ground is crazy. No, it's not. Motherfucker said mythical. Is it not a mythical item? And I'm not even talking about the golden things in Fortnite. Is the Holy Grail not a mythical item or mythical concept? No, wait, does mythical mean it's not real? I don't fucking know, dude. I don't even know what it means. Metaphorical. I'm losing brain cells listening to this? No, but you think if the Holy Grail was real, what does it even mean? What is the Holy Grail? Like, what do you get if you find it? What do you get if you find the Holy Grail? Eternal youth and infinite abundance. Why don't we just find it? And then we can end things like hunger. What do you think about Mark Lee leaving NCT? I don't know, but that guy's got 2 first names. That's all I know, bro. I found the Holy Grail. What is it? Oh my god, when I saw the Golden Scar beer. This is an unedited picture, by the way. Taken on iPhone. Genuinely unedited. May God strike me down if that picture is not edited apart from cropping. Which I did do. I did crop it, by the way. Wait, so the Holy Grail... So it's... Okay, I just learned it's from the Last Supper. So why don't they just scan everything in Italy? And find it. In Italy? Was the Last Supper not in Rome? Oh no, that's the painting. Where was the Last Supper? It was don't tell me it's in fucking Jerusalem.
Loke sound like my granddad who has autism and tells us
Thank
that
you
the
for the
government are
£1.
trying to kill him. God bless 20.
It's on Mount Zion. Oh, I do know about that. Bro, no, we're not fucking going there to find the fucking Holy Grail. They can keep their Holy Grail, bro. Ban that, bro. It was not a golden cup. It was literally a golden cup. Is the Holy Grail gold? How do they have pictures of it if they've never found it? I actually don't understand. They lost it again, but they also spawned in a camera to take a picture of it. I will be searching for the Fountain of Eternal Youth. That sounds so easy though. Because can't you just listen for water? MaxGGs, if Jesus was poor, why would he be using a golden cup at the Last Supper? I don't know, maybe he had... Genuinely, maybe he had rich friends. He is Jesus! Are you crazy? It's like literally, like, okay, like, let me explain it to you. It's like being friends... It's like being a Minecraft YouTuber and not wanting to have dinner with Jeb. It makes no fucking sense. Do you know what I'm saying? I knew a guy named Jesus and he wasn't rich. He was cosplaying, probably. It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich person to enter the kingdom of God. Yeah, but, okay, you can, like, maybe he was dead hanging with hella rich people just to see how they mind work. Genuinely. This is you. What is this?
Ramadan. Do Muslims eat 30 days? Do Muslims eat 30 days? Do Muslims not eat every 30 days during Ramadan?
During Ramadan.
It is a good question because it's ambiguous wording. So do they just take one day off every month, or is it 1 month of taking off, you know? It's like bi-monthly or bi-monthly, you know what I'm saying? Okay, no, I'm farming that. Okay, I actually, you know what's interesting? I actually do know a lot about Ramadan, but I don't know a lot about the Holy Grail, even though I was born in, like, the country which, like, popularized Catholicism or some shit. I don't know.
Well, one time I read the Bible because my grandma said it could cure my mental health.
Did it?
Honestly, it didn't help, but it was interesting to read.
Maybe I'll tap in. Does it have audiobooks? I can only read with audiobooks, I've decided. So, it's not even true, I've just decided that. So, if they don't got Audible Bible, who voices the Bible on Audible? It's gotta be, like, the closest person to Jesus. It's gotta be, like, the Pope. What is this song? How many songs? 932. 2.
First Kings 2. Something to say to you. You may say it, she replied.
When does the beat come in?
First Kings 2.
He said the same thing again! Man, it's on some vocal splice shit. Oh, well, this is sweet. I hope you're okay. I'm sorry about that. That sounds like I didn't mean it, but I actually hope you're okay. That's not nice. Donda, 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 that's my Bible. Bro, getting so high and then showing up at random house parties connecting to the Bluetooth and playing Donda chant to see how long you can play it for before they kick you out. Donda, Donda, Donda. Guys, I'm just gonna take like one for the team, and I'm gonna guess that Awesome Abby did not say this. I don't know. I just don't think so. I don't know why. I feel more anxious and attacked in chat than I do IRL. No, it's fine. Chat is literally just words on a screen. It's cool. Don't worry. There are too many Twitch streams that I want to watch, but they all happen at the same time. Well, thank God we have a lovely VODs channel. Aww. I want to upload more videos again. I was on a good streak for the first 2 months of the year, and then I think I got focused on working on the Italy trip and stuff. So I'm going to go back to filming some stuff again. Probably. Yeah. I did upload like last month, but it was like 3 weeks ago. So I want to film a vlog with like me and Johnny and Harry, like something fun. Guys, some of you, maybe I'm ill, but like some of these don't make any sense. Next year I'm going to London for like a year abroad. Since I'm not really tapped in to British schools, can you give me advice, please? Go to LSE if you want to do coke with everyone. Go to King's if you don't get into Imperial, and go to University Arts London if you want to do coke but with gay people. Imperial if you don't get into Oxbridge. I thought Imperial was ranked higher than Oxbridge now. I'm not sure though. Do you have time for another religious question? If God is all-knowing, surely he must know if a soul that he gives life to will become a murderer, so then why would he give life to them? For fun? I need to clean my room, but I have no motivation. Clean your room for MaxGGs! Yes! And everyone stands up and applauds. I have lost my golden cup, also known as the Holy Grail. MaxGGs, can you help me find it, please? You're the chosen one who is the only person in the world that has the power to find it. I'm okay. Judas says, listen, I need to find the golden cup, but don't ask me why. No, I'm okay. If Jesus was in chat, I genuinely would ask him some real bullshit. Like, Can Jesus TP to different times in time? Okay, I don't know really a lot about him. Could he like oversee back in the day? Because I would love to know, like, what did I do on my 1000th day? That's interesting to me. He had an Ankh for sure. Chat, those who know the Ankh shield in Terraria. Those who actually know. Do any of you know? What is that? Well, I read the word. It's like one of the most difficult items to craft in Terraria. No, are you guys not tapped into this, bro? Man. Fuck you guys, bro. I made one. They're so lit. Thank you for the 2 months. When was the last time you went to church? I've never been to church. I'm not religious. Oh, I guess like I went like, I don't know, I visited a church 4 months ago in Edinburgh. And yeah, I went to Sunday school for like a few days. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know anything about religion. But like low-key, there was a time probably 5 years ago where like I almost decided to read the Quran. Because I think Islam is the most fascinating religion. So I did one day almost read it, and then I thought it's way too many words. I'm not gonna lie. They got an audio book? I like that. In English or in Arabic? Well, this is the thing, right? There's only, probably in Arabic, yeah. Just change listening to something I don't understand. Is it normal that people in school come up to me and say, I don't know why you get bullied, you're too nice? By the way, the people that bully me are the ones saying that. They're patronizing you. Probably. That's my guess. Guys, it doesn't work when you copy chatters' names that are being nice to me in chat and then just send me like 3 slurs. Like, I'm not believing it. I'm sorry. Like, I know you want me to, but... it's just... I've read probably every slur today. And I'm good, man. Like, I know that John didn't just type the F slur to me 3 times. It's fine. Also, because he's on my mod team, and I've also met him. Yo. Dude, me and... No, maybe this is bad to explain. Me and Harry were describing what foods we've had is the most like... No, I can't explain that. No, I actually can't say that. Poo is so much worse than poo. I can make an educated guess. I guess. If you get it, I'll VIP you, I swear. You have protection. You can type whatever you want, whether it's explicit or not. I'll give you diplomatic immunity. Type whatever you want. Something vulgar, I guessed pussy? No. No. Me and Harry were guessing, we were deciding which food tastes, the action of eating it is the most like getting nutted inside of. That's what we were deciding. And we did actually come to a conclusion. What is the verdict? I've had these from this restaurant in Brighton. You eat them, and it's like a yogurt explosion. Yeah. That's what me and Harry decided. Okay, I agree. Exactly. So thank you. You guys are making fun of me, but then you agree with my opinion. I don't understand. Bro, what is this thumbnail music? Like, what is that? Does Mowgli and Brian have the swings? Yeah. Golden, sir. I like that. That's the new meme, bro. Guys, I'm hungry. Let's do one more advice. Bro, are you actually kidding me? Guys, I'm bored. Let's just end stream. Alright, bye. See you tomorrow.